What's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 45 of 10K on the Bay, my journey to 10,000 items on eBay. I've got a great show for you guys today. Cool. Looks like the audio works. Let me just pull up some. Okay. So today I'm going to go over the eBay stores, and I'm going to go over some insertion fees, and I'm going to go over Bonanza and a couple of quick tips that I think will boost your sales. So we'll keep it snappy. Let me switch to share my screen. Okay, what's up, Ken? So this is my. I'm going to do a quick shout out to my Patreons. I have 17 people who are supporting me right now. It's great because they get a little bit more premium content. All right, Steven, I know you have to go. We've got Jeremiah, Tracy, Frank, Tina, Clark, Joseph, Monty, Jay Scott, Ryan, Floyd, Aaron, Carney, Amanda, Mallory, Marcy, Notes, and Diana Shields. Thank you so much for helping me support my content. So eventually I'll be able to do this full time. Okay, let's get into the content. So I noticed something really interesting, first of all, which is that I need a premium store I really need a premium store for, let me close this out real quick, to really take advantage of all the tools that eBay has to offer. So I'll explain that real quick right now in the store section. So right here, we've got 3 different stores that eBay offers. You have the basic store, the premium store, and the anchor store, right? This day one, I signed up for the basic store because I wanted to get to 250 listings per se to make this $20 membership worth it, because it's 20 cents a listing. So right here on the insertion fees, I'll show you guys here. If you have a basic store, it's 20 cents a listing. So right here, I wanted to get to at least, actually, I think it says here, yeah, first 250 listings free per month. So this is why I picked the basic store, and it also sort of forces me to get to 250 listings my first month, which is going to be a challenge, but I still want to try to do it to knock that out. And so if you pay for the store, you lose all these free listings if you don't use them. Okay, so here's something that I wanted to share with you guys that I totally missed, was the Selling Manager Pro. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to get to the premium store as soon as possible, because I want the features of the Selling Manager Pro, which include 2 major features. So I shout out my Patreon's premium store, because you basically get these 2 features which are awesome and worth it almost by themselves. Automated feedback is nice because when somebody pays you, you can automatically leave great buyer, quick payment. I like to do that because it encourages people to give me feedback faster. So I'm always going to pick automated feedback. And it's a little interesting. Like, I just went into the automated feedback section. Let's see here. I'll pull up my other store. So this is my other store where I have the option to do automation preferences. So you can see here, I can automatically leave positive feedback, which is great. I can edit specific stored comments or leave them randomly, which is great. But this is the part that is money, which is the business policies. Oh, I didn't even realize that. You get listing templates also at the Pro store. So the business policies one is the money. Like, I might just sign up for the premium store right now so I can use the business policies. And that's something that I wanted to share with you guys earlier. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm trying to pull up the chat. Okay. So the business policies allows you to create uniform shipping policies, which is huge because, I'll give you an example. Let me switch to the, let me switch to just me talking. That way you guys can see. Cool. So you got 29 people in here. Awesome. So I'll just go over why business policies are really good. You don't need to look at my screen for this. The business policies that I have set in place are basically payment. So I always send payments to the same email address. My return policy is always the same. And my shipping policy, for the most part, most of my packages are first class mail under £1. I either ship a lot of small items for first class, or I take advantage of the flat rate. So I do a lot of flat rate envelopes, a lot of medium flat rate boxes. I do a lot of padded flat rate envelopes. So I take advantage of the specific policies over and over and over again. So when I draft all my items, I can just go through and select, okay, my return policy is all the same. My shipping policy is always the same. And so shipping, returns, and payment, those three things, I can just bulk edit. And you can only do that in a premium store or higher. And I can't believe that's not an option for the basic store, because it saves you, I want to say it saves 1 to 2 minutes per listing. That's a lot. 1 to 2 minutes times 100 listings is an hour. So, or an hour or two, that's if you're efficient. Plus, sometimes when you're editing your shipping, payment, or return policies, you're gonna make it a little bit different, which is not a good way to run your store, right? You want uniform policies. And so unfortunately, you can't do that until the premium store. So I'm gonna really focus on getting maybe 300, 400, 500 listings in this new low-key Husky store, so I can really take advantage of it. But let me go back to screen share real quick, and I'll show you guys the other stuff. Okay, so you can see here in the premium store, you get up to 1,000 listings free. Now, this is actually the plan for me to get to $1,000 a week profit. I think if I have 1,000 items in my store that make $20 profit, I'll be right at this full-time income. So you guys are going to be paying $60 for 1,000 listings. That's 6 cents for each listing. That is super, super cheap. Plus you get the Selling Manager Pro, which is literally the best feature ever on eBay, in my opinion, the business policies. So I had put on my spreadsheet, or on my Trello board, to add these, and I can't even add them because I don't have Selling Manager Pro in this basic store. So right now I need to save that capital to put into my inventory. So I'm just gonna wait until I have enough money to add this feature, because it's so bomb. So I'm gonna move it back to, this is a list of stuff that I haven't done yet. So you can see this list is gonna get huge as we continue. I just move what I need to get done into this doing section, and then from the doing section into the done section. That's how you use Trello. Okay, well, one way you can use it. It's sort of based on an agile framework, which is something that MBA business people use. That I don't have an MBA, but a lot of people use this for programming or to manage tasks or projects. But anyway, I'm not a Trello expert, so I'm not going to talk about too much. Okay, the next idea is unroll.me. I think you guys all need to go do this today. You can unsubscribe to all your subscriptions at the same time. So this morning I was able to unsubscribe to 88 subscriptions that were wasting my time, which is awesome. So literally unsubscribe to 88 different emails that are wasting my time in 1 second. And so go to unroll.me and basically unsubscribe from all the stuff that that is not good. Yep. Okay. Now, let's see here. Wait, are you guys seeing me, or are you seeing my screen? I think you guys are seeing my screen. What's going on, guys? It does say I'm sharing my screen. I think I am. Okay. The next step is to get a tape gun. Tape guns are awesome. So obviously, I actually was really lazy. I did not get a tape gun for like the first 100 items, and that was a huge waste of time. So just spend $5, get a tape gun. It's gonna save you a ton of time. I also recommend getting 3-inch tape if you can, unless you're using the free eBay tape. But 3-inch tape is great because you can just use less tape, and it's awesome. Let's see, Anthony says you can see my screen, but it's not clear. Okay, that's because it's a live stream. Sorry about that. Okay, and then the final thing is we want to create a Bonanza account. Okay, sorry about this, the blurry screen. It's because we're going live. So We talked about the eBay stores and how getting to the premium store is awesome. I have an anchor store and my other 10,000 item store. Oh, that's not 10,000 yet. It's only 2,500, but you get 10,000 listings for $300, so it's only 3 cents. So we're talking about basically a 50% cut in fees from going premium to anchor. Cool. Store fees. Your insertion fees drop also once you get to the bigger stores. So for me to post anything over 10,000 items is only 5 cents in my large store. So go ahead and close this. Bulk editing is really good, but I want to talk about Bonanza real quick. So a lot of people don't like Bonanza because they think it doesn't sync well with eBay, but we're going to actually, I'll type this in here, Trello. Sorry, so I want to go to bonanza.com. We're going to go to selling, import from eBay. So Bonanza is a platform that you can pull your items from Etsy or eBay and sell them on Bonanza also. They have their own algorithms and their own paid advertising. And so I actually like to use Bonanza because I get a couple sales a month in my other store from it. And I figure, why not? It's free advertising. So if you go down here, you can connect your eBay store. And ideally, it's going to pull all the stuff from eBay onto Bonanza. I think you guys should all do this because it's awesome. Okay, so now it's connected. Start my eBay import. Awesome. So now it's pulled all my items onto Bonanza, and now Bonanza is going to sell my items on it, and it's going to send me an email. It's going to send me an email every time something sells. So this is a great way for me to like sort of double up on. It's a way for me to double up on platforms. I think it's important to sell on more than one platform, just so that you can learn different platforms and see what features each one has to offer. This is why like I'm learning Poshmark and Etsy and Amazon, because all of it is related. You look at why certain things work and certain things don't work, and that's why I think Bonanza is awesome. So get on the Bonanza, and I think it will be, hopefully you can sell 1 or 2 extra items a month without doing any additional work. The one thing that, or I have 2 things of caution. One is that the shipping, I think, costs a little bit more on Bonanza unless you upgrade the Bonanza subscription, which I haven't, so I just pay the extra fee. And 2, make sure you go into your eBay store and make sure that the item that you sold on Bonanza was removed from your eBay listings. I've heard that sometimes it doesn't sync well. And I think I've heard a lot of complaints about that syncing, but I haven't had that issue yet. All of my items that I've sold on Bonanza have automatically been ended on eBay without doing anything on my end. Make sure you check your email because it will not cha-ching on your eBay app if you have that enabled. It's just going to send you an email saying, you sold items on Bonanza. You need to ship now. You come into the system, reship, you get another platform. I've also heard of people who cross-list their listings on Poshmark or Etsy from eBay. So again, that's taking advantage of more eyeballs. Some people only shop on one platform or the other. So make sure you take advantage. Large sellers work on many platforms. I think that when I was at Amazon ASD, Eddie Levine sold on 26 platforms. So I mean, the more you move up, the more things that you should dabble in. But again, they're using the same inventory and just cross promoting. So hope this is helpful. I have another video this morning in a few minutes on a different topic, but I wanted to separate them because they are separate. So thanks guys, have a great morning, and please like, subscribe, and comment. Have a great one.